So Rachel Reeves is coming after your pension. And do you know what the worst thing about this is? Your pension isn't even gonna be enough when you retire. I actually went and found mine out, and I realised that no way was I gonna have enough money to last me through my retirement. So not only do you have a pension that's not gonna last you, the government are coming to tax you on it. So what's changing in the 2025 Labour budget? Well, we don't know for sure. What we know is she's gonna come after you for income tax. She's gonna come after inheritance tax. She's gonna come after VAT. She's going to tax you more on your pension. I mean, I'm struggling to see where she's not taxing us more in this new budget. But the message is we're all going to earn less next year. We might take home the same salary, but because of these tax rises she's bringing in, it means everybody, no matter where they are, is going to earn less money. But the biggest one that I'm concerned about is the pension. We already see pensioners in this country don't have enough money. Labour last year took away the winter fuel allowance, so we don't even help them now heating their homes. And it's the pensions that I'm worried about. I'm worried about today's pensions, but also when you retire. So let's be honest, the traditional pension scheme just doesn't work anymore. Let's say you work for 40 years of your life, you save 10% of everything you earn. By the time you're 55, the average pension pot is £107,000, which will give you around £4,000 a year to live on, which just isn't enough for somebody. Then you take into account inflation, everything else, and the extra taxes. Who can live on that? We can't, can we? We're all heading into retirement in poverty, and it's going to get worse as the years continue. Now, inflation is where the cost of goods go up. You know, you might have been able to travel on the bus. I mean, when I was little, to travel on the bus, it was 20p. Now it's a couple of quid to travel on the bus. So that's inflation, where things go up in value over time. Now, inflation increases by a percentage each year, and over the last few years, inflation has been between 4 and 6%, where the average pension pot, because it's in stocks and shares, that's only been going up 3 to 4%. So your pension pot is only growing like this, where inflation, the cost of goods, is going up even more. So say you retire, that 107,000 after inflation might only buy you about 80,000 worth of goods. Not only have we got to save money for our retirement, but we've got to keep up with inflation, which the traditional pension scheme does not. So with the normal traditional pension scheme, you work for an employer, you'll pay in and they'll contribute, won't they? And that'll go into your pension, and that's how you build your pension pot. The challenge with a traditional corporate pension is when you die, payments are slashed by half to your partner. When your partner dies, the whole pension fund goes back to your employer and their big pension fund, and is not inherited by your children. So let's say the average pension pot's 107,000, and maybe you use, 20, 30 grand of it, and you die, and then your partner dies. None of that is left to your children. Your hard-earned money that you saved for years and years to years isn't left to your children. So it's a pension scheme that does die with you. The other thing is with traditional pensions is they're put in stocks and shares, and they're managed by a pension company. And the reason why you don't save as much as you think you're saving is because there's commissions, rebates, everything's paid out for everyone else in the stocks and shares and not into your pension. When we looked at HSBC pension, and this was on Panorama, 80% of what was saved was paid out in fees, which is insane, isn't it? Which is why it's such a scam. So how about a pension scheme that doesn't die with you? How about a pension that will last generations? And here's where we come on to the solution. So I've just told you the huge problem. You might have a problem in retirement with your pension. Here's a solution. What I did at age 31, now I'm not a pension advisor, so I'm not telling anybody to do this. This is just what I did with my pension, because it made so much sense, is I got it out of my workplace pension, traditional stocks and shares, corporate pension, and I put it into a private pension. That private pension, you either have a SIP or a SAS. A SIP is an individual. A SAS is where you can have more people in it, so you can have your whole family. And those private pensions can buy commercial property. So I transferred it out of traditional pension into a private pension as age 31. I was in control. I used it to buy gold, and I can use it to buy commercial property. Now, commercial property, you can work with big brands. At the moment, you could work with KFC. So your pension, your private pension, could buy a property and then rent it out to KFC. KFC pay good rents. They do what we call FRI, which is fully repairing and insuring, and they'll be in there for 5, 10, 15. I think the average KFC is 15 years, but a long time. And it's hands-free, so it's perfect for your pension. And not only that, when you die, the whole pension is stayed with your family. It doesn't die with you, which I think is massive for long-term legacy. So if this seems like a minefield for you, if you want help sorting out your pension, your financial freedom, then I want you to join me and my mentor, Paul Smith. So we're running a free online masterclass, and we're going to tell you all about what's happening in the budget and how you can protect you and your family, make more money for 2026 and get control of your pension. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because it really helps. Like the video and let me know what your thoughts are. Go and check your pension out because that'll be a game changer for you and a wake-up call.